Ukraine dealt Russia its heaviest blow in months over the weekend, shooting down 4 warplanes and 8 Iranian-made drones that Russia recently deployed, Ukrainian officials said, highlighting the losses Russia took as they tried to upgrade air control. The Ukrainian offensive follows some of the biggest gains by Kyiv since the start of the war and maintains Ukraine's momentum on the battlefield. The losses increased the number of downed Russian aircraft to about 60 since the start of the invasion. Russian-Iranian drones attacked Odessa, a historic port city on the Black Sea, early Sunday. No one was injured, and one of the drones was shot down by air defenses, Ukraine's Southern Command said. Ukrainian Air Force spokesman Yuri Ignat said Ukrainian forces had shot down 8 drones in the past 24 hours using small arms and air defense systems. He said 4 Il-76 transport planes had flown to Russia carrying a shipment of Iranian drones, including the Shade 136, which was used as a suicide drone to strike targets. Neither Russia nor Ukraine managed to gain air superiority in the conflict, forcing both sides to focus on making costly gains on the ground. Earlier this month, Ukraine won back swaths of territory it took Russia months to take over the summer. Advances in the northeastern Kharkiv region have forced Russian troops back into the skies, where they remain vulnerable, in a bid to gain intelligence on Ukrainian positions, the Ukrainian General Staff said on Sunday. Videos circulated by Russian military analysts showed a plane being hit by what they said was a portable surface-to-air missile, emitting a trail of flames before hitting the ground in a fiery explosion. Russia's losses in recent weeks have highlighted the momentum Ukraine is gaining in the conflict, prompting Russia to make a chaotic and controversial mobilization to step up its first such effort since World War II. Mobilization efforts have seen people recruited on the street or at work across the country, causing countrywide protests among the average Russian. Some of the biggest efforts have taken place in Russia's ethnic minority areas. In northeastern Russia on Sunday, a group of mostly women protesters in Yakutia surrounded police chanting "No to war" and "No to genocide," local media reported. In Russia's southern Dagestan region, women stopped arresting some protesters, swarming police officers trying to take them away in vehicles. In a small village in Dagestan, parents of mobilized youths gathered on a main road to block transport from coming or going, the local Telegram channel reported, carrying footage of the protest. Police opened fire in the air to disperse the protesters. Since the start of the mobilization last week, reports have been circulating on social media of attempts to call the sick or dead, and students are receiving notifications to report. On Sunday, Dagestan's Kremlin-appointed head, Sergei Melikov, issued a statement via his Telegram channel denouncing the mistakes made during the mobilization. Ukraine's presidential advisor Mikhailo Podolyak said at the weekend that the West should meet the Russian mobilization with more ammunition for the high-mobility artillery rocket system that the U.S. has provided Kyiv, as well as new tactical missile systems and training centers. Following their successful breakthrough earlier this month, Kyiv ground forces have continued to retake territory in northeastern Ukraine, making small gains east of the strategic city of Izium, which Russia abandoned earlier this month fearing a siege. Ukrainian forces have since moved further east and gained control around the Russian-occupied city of Lyman, the Washington-based Institute for War Studies said. Ukrainian gains near the city of Lysychansk also targeted some of the areas Russia fought hardest against in June, when its artillery penetrated eastern Ukrainian cities. Voters in 4 Ukrainian regions, controlled at least in part by Moscow on Sunday, continued to vote on the question of whether to join Russia. The gradual vote is part of Moscow's move to annex territory and increase influence over Kyiv and the West. Russian state television showed a mobile voting station in the Russian-held city of Donetsk, where officials were distributing ballots.